A young mother was on her way to work when she was in a crash involving a blue ash fire truck. It wasn't her fault, but she left with permanent injuries and no way to pay the bills. Tonight, Dwayne Pullman investigates what could happen to you when no one's responsible.
It's just after 8:30 in the morning on Thursday, March 31st, 2016. A crew from Blue Ash Fire Department is responding to an accident on the Ronald Reagan.
Do we have any cross streets?
The crew doesn't know it, but they are about to be involved in an awful crash themselves here at the intersection of Kenwood and Pfeiffer Road.
I was surprised when I seen my car for the first time and that I actually lived through this.
The crash nearly claimed the life of this young mother, Kali Pitzer.
You nearly died.
Mm-hmm.
Cameras in and on the fire truck captured the seconds leading up to the crash. As the truck slows at a red light on Kenwood, moves left of center, then speeds up through the intersection. Also captured, the moment of the crash. An impact between the 27.5-ton fire truck and Pitzer's 1-ton Chevy Cavalier.
I was T-boned by a fire truck.
The fire truck hit the driver's door, fracturing Pitzer's spine, hip, and pelvis, and leaving her with a long list of internal injuries and brain trauma.
There for a long time, I didn't even remember who my kids were or who I was.
Do you know who you are now?
Yes.
The crash left Pitzer's life shattered too, in debt and in collection on nearly every bill.
My car is still wrecked. My credit's ruined.
And she's dealing with long-term health issues.
I have daily chronic pain, and I know that it's going to just get worse as I get older. And my memory issues. I have memory issues, short term.
To try and recover her losses, Pitzer sued the city of Blue Ash in Hamilton County Court, claiming the fire crew negligently and recklessly caused the violent collision. But the city of Blue Ash filed a motion for summary judgment, claiming the firefighter driving the truck was not negligent, and that under Ohio law, he and the firefighters are immune from liability. The judge dismissed the case.
And this is a situation where it's David versus Goliath, and David's lost, unfortunately.
Kali Pitzer's lawyer, Darren Nye, is appealing.
Our hope is that the Court of Appeals looks at it and feels that there's some issue of material fact that would allow the case to go forward.
I asked for an on-camera interview with the Blue Ash Fire Chief. I received a statement from the Blue Ash Public Relations and Community Coordinator, who stated, in part, video of the accident confirms the fire lieutenant followed policy. The lieutenant took multiple steps to ensure the safety of nearby drivers, including cautiously entering the cleared intersection with light sirens and the air horn activated. But as our Local 12 investigation, with more than a dozen reports dating back more than a year, has shown, courts across Ohio are siding with the cities when they claim immunity. From Cincinnati, where a police cruiser crashed into a parked car,
I get stuck with the bill.
To Dayton, where a cruiser without lights and siren struck a woman in her wheelchair.
The policeman hit me, and it was not my fault.
Attorneys fighting cities on damage claims say the immunity claim is becoming insurmountable.
Is this right?
Well, it's legally correct, perhaps. I maintain and still believe passionately that it's not right.
Former Ohio Supreme Court Justice Paul Pfeiffer has long stated that sovereign immunity should not be given to cities because, he argues, it violates the highest law of the land.
So you believe it's unconstitutional?
Yes, I believe it's unconstitutional. I've said that and said it repeatedly.
But immunity continues, and cities are increasingly claiming it and winning in the courts.
I had the right of way. I had a green light.
Kali Pitzer, who was not cited, says she's stunned that being in the right doesn't matter when it comes to sovereign immunity.
Where's the morals? That's what I'm asking. Where's the morals?
The city of Blue Ash billed Pitzer for the damages to that fire truck, and her insurance paid, but never paid a dime for the damages to her car. Former Justice Pfeiffer says you'd be better off getting hit by an uninsured driver than a government vehicle. I'm Dwayne Pullman, Local 12 News.